Oh, hi. How are you doing? How's it going? It's good to see you. Hey, time for Take Action Challenge number 15. That was one of the components of the challenge. I was just saying hello to myself in the mirror, as you'll see soon. So, for Take Action Challenge 15, the challenge is all about social distance and this coronavirus thing we're going through now. It's a little bit harder to get out and do some of the challenges in real life. So what we're doing now, and I'll thank James for this, which is another one of the things, but let's get right into it first. So what we're talking about is some ways to build your confidence during this time of social distancing. So we don't want to go into our shell. We don't want to close off from everyone. Let me just sit down here and get a little bit comfortable. We don't want to close off with our friends, family, people in our community, and that type of thing, and isolate ourselves. So let's keep building our social confidence. So, what we have here, we have 7 ways to increase your social confidence during this time of social distancing. Let's start right at number 1. Number 1 is to say hello to 10 people on social media. So reach out to people. It was big during our last challenge. Now we're going to take it a little bit further. And I should say that we only have to do one of these things, but I encourage you to do as many as you can. I've done a lot of these things just today, just in the last couple of hours. So for 10 people, I've reached out to Ruth, my son, Stephen, Tim, Nancy, Ryan, Sean Lee, Todd, Sarah, Justin, and Anna. Greet myself in the mirror. I just did that one. Try to do that one 12 times. The mirror is right behind me. Hey, how you doing, Steve? Good to see you. Yeah, so try to do that one. Say hello to yourself. Have a little chat with yourself in the mirror. Always a good one, especially if you're not used to that type of thing. You're going to be spending a lot of time alone for some people. Have a little chat with yourself in the mirror. It sounds silly. It looks silly. But after a while, you'll appreciate and love it. And it's no big deal, as we know. What is number 3? Number 3 is a journaling. We have our journal from exercise 1, from Take Action Challenge 1. Number 3, journal about what I really want in a friendship. So I did a little bit of journaling there this morning. What I really want in a friendship is that deeper connection. I would like to have friends who have my back and I have theirs, who I can open up to without feeling like I'm risking being a fool or being taken advantage of. Sometimes it's hard to read my own writing. I would like to have a friendship I can have fun with the friend, but also be there to get through some difficult times as well. I also realize that in order to have these types of deeper friendships, I have to reach out, open up, and be vulnerable to people. And I need to show up for fun, supportive, caring, and vulnerable activities. So that is number 3. Number 4 is to reach out to 3 people for extended conversations. I have been doing this because of the last challenge. I've only reached out to 1 today, but I definitely intend to do the other 2 as well. So I reached out to my buddy Sil earlier, and I was on the phone with him for 28 minutes. The Rogers guy showed up, so I had to cut it a little short. But he is self-isolating due to a possible run-in with the coronavirus. So I'm sure he was glad to hear from me. Also, I had number 5 is going to be to send a couple of people just I love you or appreciation text or love text. So for this one, I picked Jennifer, my girlfriend. I said, Jennifer. I just told her that I love and appreciate her. And I also picked James because he put me on to this newer Take Action, well, this newer Dr. Aziz podcast. And because we're in these difficult times where we can't really do social experiments, we need to be able to do some of these inside ones. So because of James, I was able to see that, leave the old ones, the old challenges alone for a while and jump into some of these newer ones, which I will probably do going forward for a little while at least, because again, as we said, it's hard to get out and do these challenges. Now there's also a number 6, which is to send a short video to someone, and I sent that to Anthony. He is one of the guys in our group, in our Sunday evening group from Florida. Hey Anthony. And finally, number 7 was to use the downtime to master some of the skills of confidence, which we're doing in these challenges, and I'm doing by listening to the podcast. I'm also doing some self-improvement, self-work with some Al-Anon type things and reaching out to family and learning about my past and stuff like that. So that's all good. Anything you could do to improve yourself is always a fabulous thing. So we don't have to use all that time just for leisure or just for mindless activities. We can use this time to work on our social skill, on our deeper skills, on our different skills, that type of thing. So utilize that. And what else do we have to say about that challenge? I guess I can repeat them right quickly. It's a lot of fun doing them, and you get to reach out to some people you probably haven't talked about in a while. Let me see if I can get to the page to review them. So quickly, number 1 was to say hi to 10 people on social media. Nice and easy one. Number 2, greet yourself in the mirror 12 times. Hey, how you doing, Steve? That's number 3. Number 3 is to journal about what you really want in friendships, in new friendships, in some of the friendships you've probably let slide a little. This is a great time to reach out. Number 4, reach out to 3 people for extended conversations. We're looking for 20 plus minutes if you can do it. Try to set a goal of that, of course. You can't really control the conversation if the other person wants to leave, but if you can have a nice extended conversation, deepen it up a little bit if you like, that is up to you. Number 5 is to send 2 love or appreciation texts. Tell someone they're awesome. You guys are all awesome. And I love you. So love and appreciation texts. Send a short video to someone is number 6. This can be a bit silly, a bit of fun. And you can also use this as a chance to say, I love you, I appreciate you, that type of thing. And remember, you can use the phone for a lot of these as well. Some of our older family and friends may not have access to social media. What are we at? Number 7 is to use this downtime to master or study skills such as confidence. And number 8 was just kind of included in all these, but I'll add here to post on here or post anywhere about which ones or which you did and talk about it, whether it's written, in video or audio, depending on your comfort level. Get out of your comfort zone, reach out, say hello. All of these you can add on many of your own. I encourage you to pick at least one and give it a try. It only took a couple of hours to do most of them for me, so I'm sure you could all do 1 or 2, but try to do at least one. Give me your feedback, let me know how it went, and hopefully we can talk again real soon. We're 15 challenges in now, whoever's been on the journey. We're not letting the coronavirus stop us, so give us some feedback. Hope to hear from you real soon. And this challenge was definitely fun.